It was supposed to be a quick drive. I had left work late that night again and I was exhausted. I knew I shouldn't have taken the back roads, but the GPS had rerouted me to avoid traffic. It was one of those voice commands that just says turn left, and you blindly obey without questioning. I did. And I wish I hadn't. As I turned, the street light slowly faded behind me. The road narrowed, and the trees seemed to lean in, like they were eavesdropping. I glanced at the map. The blue dot was still moving, but the road ahead wasn't even marked. Strange. I slowed down. The road was now just gravel, and a mist was beginning to creep in. My headlights barely cut through it. I thought about turning around, but when I looked in the rearview mirror, I saw nothing. Just fog. I kept driving. That's when I saw her. A woman, standing by the side of the road, wearing what looked like an old wedding dress. Her head was tilted, like she was listening for something. I froze. She wasn't waving for help. She wasn't crying. She was just standing. I drove past her without stopping. I don't care what horror movies say, no one dressed like that should be out in the middle of the woods at night. Then my radio started to hiss. It wasn't playing music. It was whispering. Actual whispers. I couldn't make out the words, but it sounded like my name. Over and over. Eli. Eli. My name. I turned it off. No music. No GPS. Just the sound of gravel under my tires. And then boom. A flat tire. Of course. I got out of the car with my phone's flashlight, shivering from the cold and something else I couldn't name. The air felt thick, like I was breathing through cotton. I knelt by the tire and saw handprints. Not dirt, not grease. Wet handprints. All over the side of my car. I stood up fast, shining the flashlight around. The trees were too quiet. No crickets. No wind. Just stillness. Then I saw her again. The woman. But this time, she was closer. She hadn't walked. I didn't hear anything. She was just there. Same pose. Same tilted head. I didn't wait. I jumped into the car, locked the doors, and hit the gas. The flat tire made the car wobble, but I didn't care. I just drove faster than I should have, heart pounding so hard I could barely see. The GPS blinked back on. Only now, it said. You are not supposed to be here. Then it died again. The trees thinned. The road turned to cracked pavement. I saw a stop sign, a real one. Houses. Street lights. Civilization. I didn't stop driving until I got home. The next morning, I checked the route on my computer. I zoomed in and out, but no matter how many times I retraced my steps, there was no road where I had driven. No left turn. No forest. Just empty land. Like it never existed.